Well, summer's over, and you know what that means. It's gonna get colder. It's gonna be darker. And depression? Oh man, you just wait for it. But doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of fun, right? Besides, cold weather was made so we could sit in front of the TV in our pajamas and eat junk food. So today we're gonna make something simple, because Lord knows that when I'm feeling depressed, all ambition goes right out the window. And when I found out on TikTok that there's a cake in a cup you can make that takes less time, less effort, and less dishes, I got excited. And while I know that there's many different variations of the same recipe online, we're gonna make the 2-ingredient version, because we're depressed. Weren't you paying attention? To make a simple version of cake in a cup, you'll need the following, but having a microwave-safe mug is a pretty good way to start. You'll also need some chocolate chip cookies, the mass-produced crunchy kind. About 4 is what you need per mug, but we'll get to that. You'll also need some good old-fashioned milk. Not very much, but we'll get to that. Now, a lot of TikTok videos say to use only 4 cookies, but let's just say my mom didn't come from Mexico for me to be told how many cookies I'm going to be using in my cake in a cups, so I'm going to use however many cookies I want. This must be that freedom that George Michael was talking about, right? Very good. Now, I know a lot of the videos on TikTok usually show people smashing cookies with a spoon or just anything else they can find, but we're depressed. So let's have a little bit of fun, right? Damn it! I didn't do it right! I don't look like Sting, I look like Vampiro. Boom! Smash cookies, just like the doctor ordered. Oh, and since I haven't seen my therapist in a while, I should've went to England when I had the chance! JC Chasez had a better voice than Justin Timberlake! The management at my first job sucked! Throw your cookie crumbles in your mug, then add some milk. If you're using 4 cookies, you'd be using between 1/3 and 1/4 of a cup. But since I'm using more cookies, I'm just gonna wing it. But remember, you want to use just enough milk to give it a cake batter consistency, depending on how many cookies you used. Then stir. Remember, nice and even in consistency is what we want. If you did the 4 cookie version, you only need to microwave for about a minute. But like I said, we winged it. No, that's not right. Let's try that again. Damn it! Okay, I mean, nothing in this video is coming out right so far. This is gonna be our cake in a cup. You know what? Let's try it. Let's be positive. Okay, it looks like it's still hot, so. Okay. Honestly, that tastes a lot better than I expected it to. I think what ended up going wrong in the end was me putting too much milk. It will look more like a cake. This looks just like, kind of like a cookie stew, so to speak. I can taste a cake in a cup in here somewhere. Well, I ate the whole thing, so it obviously couldn't be that bad. I wonder what will happen if I use Oreos. Disco music doesn't suck! I would have had more friends if I didn't grow up sitting in front of the television! I wouldn't change anything. Some of my former teachers weren't qualified to be teachers! You! Damn it! Alright, now this might be just what the doctor ordered right here. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's not bad. I like this. Sometimes things don't always come out right the first time, but maybe if we do it the next time. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna. What you see is what you get, folks. This is the video you're getting this week. Okay. That was really interesting. Well, we're gonna let Keith enjoy his cake and whatever you want to call it. Let's take a look at those results. Honestly, I found lazy cake in a cup to be really stupid. Yes, that's how I feel about it. Yeah, go ahead and point the camera back at me. Yes, I found lazy cake in a cup to be really stupid. Next time, I want cookies and milk
or something involving the two, I'm gonna be a not so demanding individual and I'm gonna eat it the way they were meant to be eaten. Yes! That is the Wrangles angle on that one! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I've been feeling kind of anxious, you know, in between therapists, that the seasons change, expose. But honestly, making this video kind of made me feel better. So thank you. And don't forget, we got more videos for you on YouTube and Facebook. Either way, it's .com/WranglesAngle. There you'll find more food videos, because a lot of people seem to like it when I talk about food. And don't forget to hit subscribe, because next time, we're gonna be making the cookie from the hit Netflix series Squid Game. That one is sure to be interesting. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss it. You know, folks, at the end of the day, we tried. We really did try, and that's all you can do. That's all you can do. You never know when things are gonna work. You never know when they're not gonna work. But at the end of the day, you really should just hope for the best. In the meantime, I'm gonna treat myself to some more junk food. I'm feeling a little better. We'll see you next time, folks. Take it easy. Oh, hi. Well, I got my cookies. I got whatever these things are called. A glass of milk, and I even got a glass of water just to make things a little bit healthy. Sometimes just doing things the basic way is the best way. I have a nice British documentary on Amazon Prime. My laptop here. I gotta be honest with you, folks. If this is what colder weather is, how bad can it be? I'm not gonna let my depression get me down. Oh, what's this?
Junk food causes depression. You've been disqualified.